All right, so you can barely see me. So last night I got to Trinidad, Colorado late. I mean, it was freaking dark. So I got in around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Rode around the town. It's a really cool little town. The mosquitoes are freaking driving me nuts right now, so I apologize for this. So I went to this campground on a lake in Trinidad. I forget the name of it. It's a state park campground. Well, they were closed. I thought they said they were open until 10, but they weren't. I got there right before 10, and they were, it's one of those you have to do you have to print out a ticket, fill your information, put $9 in an envelope, put it in for a pass, then you go do the campground. I don't know the exact process, but I was like, fuck, I don't want to deal with this. I don't have the cash, so I've been living off my credit card, and I just got some big bills. So I said, oh, fuck it, I'll go to a hotel. So I go back to downtown, 6 hotels, all booked. Everything's full, nowhere to stay. I run into a couple guys that are doing the journey with me. I talk to them for a little while. They're heading out to eat, so I leave. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go camp somewhere. So I start riding. I get out of town. I said, let me start heading back down the trail. So I head down the trail, and I'm riding. I'm looking to the side. There's areas that's fenced off. You can't go. It's private property. And it's a dirt road, gravel dirt road. Anyone that's been down it knows it. So it's the next leg from Trinidad to La Veta, I think it is. So I'm driving along, and I'm like, fuck, man, I got to camp somewhere. I said, you know what, who's going to be driving down this thing this time of night? So I came to a bridge crossing on the trail. I said, perfect. I park up in the middle of the bridge. This is it. I don't know if you can see my bike. I parked my bike at an angle. I created myself a little alcove in here. And what I did is I set up my camp chair. And I actually had an incredible night of sleep. I slept straight for like 4 hours in my camp chair. It was awesome. I woke up this morning at, I want to say, 4:45, 4:50, right around there, to a good, probably like 4 or 5 coyotes howling, maybe within 25, 30 yards of me off in the bush, over there somewhere. And then, like dogs in a neighborhood, I hear them off in the distance, way over here, howling. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of coyotes. So the good news is I put it away. I bought a pepper ball gun and shoots pepper balls. So I'm like, fuck that, let me get that thing out. So I got that thing out, realized I didn't put the pepper balls in it. So I load that thing up, and they howled a couple more times, and then that was it, nothing. Haven't heard of them since, so it's all been good. But the sun's starting to come up, and it's freaking beautiful over there. So I'm going to continue my day, and I got 75 miles to get to the next town from trails, and I'm going to try to grab some breakfast, coffee. It should take me about 2.5, 3 hours to get there. I'll see you then.